Hello and welcome back to the channel. Slightly different surroundings here in the recovery car, the XC60. And what are we taking a look at? Well, we're back on with our 1997 BMW Z3. I'll tell you what we're up to and show what's going on with it. First thing that we're doing, we're just getting this tyre blown up because it has been sat here all over winter, and actually it's not done too badly. You can hear the engines running at the minute. I've had the battery taken off it. As soon as I put the battery on, turned the key, started immediately, and that's really good news. I'm happy with that. Like I've said before, the engine on my Z3 is in really good condition. Happy with that. But what am I here today for? Well, there's a few jobs going actually, because first of all, it's MOT time. This has been off the road over winter, so we need to get this MOT ready. So I'm doing a few checks, things like that. We'll do obvious things. Wipers, they're not the best, but I think that's fine. We'll do a light check in just a moment. I can feel the warmth starting to come in, which is quite nice. It's not survived too badly actually over winter. We've obviously left the handbrake down because you don't want that jamming on. Going to move the car forward a little bit. I've just been blowing the tyre up and just check that the brakes are working okay, because again, hasn't really been touched all winter. Feels a little bit sticky. There goes the camera, but actually not too bad at all. Let's see, where have you gone? There you are. Okay, I felt the brake sticking a little bit there, so I think a little bit of forward and backwards, on and off the brakes, I think is what's needed here. I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit, because what I want to do is just make sure that they're not binding, but that they're also holding. Actually, I think that's free now. I can hear suspension weep, or a bit of suspension noise from the back left. Now, anyone from the channel will remember that I did actually think that we had a problem there. I'd forgotten about that. That may need sorting before we get to MOT time. Now what I'm going to do is try the handbrake. Stop on the handbrake. Yep. Oh, it feels like it's binding quite nicely. It feels a bit one-sided, but again, I don't think it's too bad. It does feel like it's holding. Let's have a little look at lights, shall we? Let's pop all the lights on and see what we've got. Looks like we've got a little marker light out there, don't we? Side repeater okay. Rear lights look okay. Number plate light, that's not bad, I think. So far so good, I think. And there we have the 1.9 engine, which all looks fairly happy. You remember, this is the mechanical fan directly fed off the engine. Coolant, yeah, you could never really see. Should have checked that actually before starting it. But other than that, I can't see any weeps or seepage or anything that's going to worry me. Now I can see this, which is the accelerator cable, which is starting to give way. Actually, you can look at it on this end as well. You can see, because I've taken the top off here, but this is starting to get a bit sticky, not so good. I do have a replacement one of those. Don't know how difficult that's going to be to replace down there. I think it's called a Bowden cable. Not sure if I'm going to do that one in time for the MOT or not though. Something else I hadn't thought about. Let's run the wipers. Oh, yep, they definitely work. I'm getting soaked. Left one not as good, but I think again that's an MOT pass. You can see the car's not been running long either, and we're up to temperature, which is great news. So actually, this is looking in a really good place. Now on to the real reason that I'm here. Well, it's the tyres. Look at the state of that tyre. That's cracked. That's not so good. Let's have a look. Where's the year? Can't remember the year. I might have to dub over this. What's that? 174? I'm not sure on that one. But the tread on it is terrible and cracking. That's rubbish. This one, actually that's not in bad shape, that one at all. That's 2916. That's 2016. This rear one, not good. It's also cracking a little bit as well. And that is 4816. So that's 2016. This one is right down to the bare, and this one here, what is this one? 4816. So 2016 again. So really, the majority are all 2016, which is too old. I want to get some new tyres, and that's the point that I'm here today. I've got a mobile tyre fitter coming out to come and do all four. So we'll check in with him when he turns up later on. Now whilst I'm here waiting for my tyre fitting guy, I thought I'd show you something that's hiding here. And I'm not sure if I've shown you this on any of the videos before. I'm going to show you a few little sneak shots and see if you can work out what it is that we've got stored up here. So have any of you worked out what car this is? I could be really mean and leave this until the next video. Actually, I might do that. Put a comment down the bottom if you can work out what car this is, and I'll reveal it and give you more information in the next video. I mentioned the accelerator cable. Let's have a look. Now I've got this one, which is a genuine, but it's a 3 series, because apparently most of this is all shared with the 3 series, so I should be fine. I just want to check the length. Looking at it, I'm not quite sure if that's going to work. Okay, that's that piece there. That's got a curve on it, but that shouldn't matter. Looks like it's got the right fitments on it, so that would sit there. We then go along the bulkhead and down to here. Now I thought this would be going all the way to the cable, but maybe not. Maybe that hooks on inside there. So if that does, then that goes somewhere up here. I guess we're going to have to take all this trim off. Looks like we take it off here. Take all of this off, and then we can get at it. If you've done a cable on a Z3, do let me know, because I think that's going to be the next video. Once we've got the MOT done, it can go through the MOT as is. I'm not worried about changing that in time for the MOT. One thing I was going to check earlier is the coolant. Let's have a look. Definitely coolant in there. Doesn't look in bad condition either. It smells fine as well. I mean, it's probably worth doing a coolant change on it regardless, but that's certainly okay. Nothing there is giving me too much concern. It's always famous last words. It needs a really good clean and detail as well. I think that's going to be a video that needs doing at some point as well. Getting it cleaned and looking good. And there we go. Nice job done by the mobile tyre fitter. Ordered through Black Circles actually, and not too bad for coming out and getting the work done. So there we go, 4 new tyres. I reckon this is ready to go along to the MOT, and I think that is going to be what happens in the next video. So in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed the video, getting a bit of an update on our Z3. Of course it won't start, the battery is flat. The battery is all my batteries are always flat. So I'm going to put the jump starter on the battery. I'm going to get the car started. I'm going to put it away, all ready, and then it's time for the MOT. So thank you so much for watching another video, and I'll see you next time.